Hey, John Grube, Training.com. Today I had a couple of short, brief workouts. Today I first started out sprints on the road bike. Did 10 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Constant, as much as I could do for 4 minutes. It's brutal. Then I went to a private session today with my grandson for jiu-jitsu. Came back, and I did more road bike sprints. I set it for 20 seconds all out. I set it for a minute 30 rest. So I jumped off the bike, went outside, grabbed the 55-pound dumbbell, just one, walked it 10 yards, 5 times, 50 yards, came back in, dropped it, came back in, did another 20 seconds, jumped back off for 4 rounds. Good workout, hard to breathe. You can find out where your strength's at and how you conditioned you are if you can do some heavier shit without dropping the dumbbell. Because, holding something like that, it's going to affect your heavy breathing is going to affect the way you handle, strength and the other things. So that was a good workout. So getting back to my grandson having a session today. It was the kid that had this session originally. It was a birthday gift for him. Somebody wanted to give him, and the kid's dad asked me if I would, if Jace would do it with him, they'd take care of the payment. I was like, sure, because they wrestle good. He's a small kid, but he's a tough kid. And my grandson's a lot heavier than he is. And it kind of works out good because where his son lacks in size and strength, my grandson, because he's a lot bigger, lacks the speed. Where this kid's got the speed. My grandson's got the strength. So it works really good. They train good. Today was totally different. Just by themselves, they went hard. Coach let them go. It was 2 different boys. It was amazing to see that. So we're going to do more of that. Matter of fact, next Sunday we're doing it again. So we're probably going to try to schedule something once a month that they can get together and do that one-on-one because you're going to get much more training. Just those 2 going hard at it. Got the other kids getting ready for a tournament. Now, a lot of people think that I'm a negative person when it's absolutely the opposite. I'm a very positive person. It's just that I put a negative spin on the things, okay? Because I don't tolerate a lot of bullshit. I'm not going to tolerate the decay of society, this society. I'm not going to tolerate cultural decay and not speak up, okay? Don't try to convince me of something when I know it's a bunch of shit. I'm 55 years old. I've been around. I've spent a lot of time in the real world where a lot of these people have not. Okay, a lot of people are coming into this world where it's already demented. There's always been sickness in the world, always, but now they're celebrating it. We can't celebrate it. And one of the things that I've always learned, especially when I had kids and my kids are all grown, I was very judgmental of who they spent time with. Didn't work out because they always gravitated towards the fucking shit kids who had the shit parents who allowed them to do everything. So I was constantly on the fucking prowl to wrangle my kids back because kids just do not want to live under a disciplined household. They just don't. Okay, so you got to constantly keep on them. But I've always known that you're only going to be as good as the people you spend time with. That's why a long time ago I said bye to most people. I still read, I listen to people that I think are quality fucking people. Okay, now, my grandson up here, he is in wrestling at David Taylor 2020 gold medal winners facility. And right behind that is America Top Team, which is, I think, Bo Nickel. Now, he's a Penn State wrestler. Now he's an MMA fighter. It's his school, okay? So I put my grandson in around the best people, okay? I want him to be around the best people. It's not even about going on and being an MMA fighter or being a state wrestling champion or Olympic champion. It's not even about that. It's about being positive. It's about understanding how to overcome adversity. It's about being tough. It's about learning how to work hard and to realize that life's going to be probably a little bit harder at times. But if you can put yourself out there and fucking work hard and learn it at a young age, you're going to be less likely to be fucking laying in a fetal position when somebody says something offensive to you. Okay, because that's the problem today. Grown men are laying in fetal positions because somebody said something to them. Back in the day, you said something to somebody and it was really off the fucking cuff. You'd got punched in the mouth, okay? Today, you punch somebody in the mouth, you're going to get a fucking felony assault charge. And you might do some fucking time in jail, actually, for a fucking punched in the fucking face. Okay, and that's what's happened. Society's allowed this to go on, and it's probably done by design. I know the decay of society is done by design because people want us to celebrate degeneracy. They want us to celebrate the decay, the mental illness, and I'm not celebrating that. I'll never celebrate it. I push my kids. I got how many granddaughters? I got 5 granddaughters. 5 granddaughters. I can tell you right now, every one of my granddaughters are girly girls. Do they play with trucks? Do they like being in the woods? Do they like riding quads? Absolutely. All still girls. Okay? You'll never be able to convince them that they're boys. Never. I got a grandson, 2 grandsons. One 15, well, I got a bunch of grandsons actually, but the 2 I see mostly, 15 and 8. There's no way you're ever going to be able to convince them that they're fucking a girl. Okay? You're not going to convince them of these things. Okay? Plus they have good people around them saying, this isn't going to happen, and we'd fucking end it quick. So you can say whatever you want about being positive or negative, okay? If you are for what's going on today and you are for the fall of the society, family, and everything, I say, your problem. You're a part of the problem. You are the problem, okay? I'll never be that part, okay? I advocate for old school values, good shit, family values, strength, not weakness, intolerance for stupid shit. Don't fucking call me I'm very intolerant. I'll tell you right now. I am very intolerant to stupid bullshit. Okay? I am intolerant to most of the shit that's going on outside in society. I don't care if you like it or not. More men got to stand up and start saying, it's funny because I said it before. It's like, how many men that are blue collar have ever been canceled? You know why? Because most blue collar men are fucking not fucking pussies for the most part. And if they are CEOs, they're like, fuck you, okay? I have no problem getting out of one job and going to another. Would be no problem, okay? Because that's the way blue collar is. Most of these people that are getting canceled are fucking people that are working in these woke cultures anyhow. These woke businesses. Nobody should want to work in those environments. A man will not work in those environments. A feminist type of man will work in those environments. So remember, if you're working in these type of environments where you got to worry about diversity, you got to worry about going to some diversity training, you're working in a society, in a firm or in a business that's basically hiring feminist men. Okay? Don't be tolerant of the bullshit out there. You stay strong. You stay positive. You learn to work through adversity. You fucking work hard. Train hard. Raise your fucking family. Take care of your own shit. Don't worry about other people unless it's affecting you, okay? If they're bringing shit, it's like I don't want a fucking drug addict living next to me, okay? I don't want fucking weirdo shit going on either, okay? If it's affecting me, then I'm going to deal with it. So men, stand the fuck up, be strong, and do your shit. Later.